So you wanted to establish that at the start of the show? That's what you wanted to establish?
I will retract that statement right now because this glass isn't finished, so I can retract anything right now.
You know what?
No. What's his name again for the show?
Jay Lion.
Because he be lying. That's right. Okay.
We already talked about the beard and the lying. We already discussed it. Yeah, let's start the show.
Right there because
The fuck?
All right. Hey, everybody. Welcome to the Pandagasm Show. And I am your host, Panda. Hey. We got my lovely co-host, Big Cat.
Yeah.
Come on, give us some love. Give us some love. You coulda. Then we have the lovely co-host, Neddie Boo. Hey, Neddie. Boo boo. Neddie. Boo boo.
And yeah.
And then we have our guest today, Jay Lion.
Who feels
Welcome.
Who feels like he doesn't know his real identity just yet?
Yeah, he's a white man.
Welcome to the band.
I accept you being a white man.
In his birthmark body.
We're not going to promote that today.
I want to still introduce our AV team, even though they are behind the scenes. Javi and Tima. Hey guys.
What up?
I guess.
You know what? I think that is very low vibrational of her from her low vibrational plate of food she had yesterday. So how many plates did you have? How many vibrational plates did you have?
I had 3 plates on Thanksgiving to the point that I couldn't have dessert because I was just like beyond full. Between the food and the alcohol with a little bit of coquito, I was just like gone for like, you couldn't tell me nothing.
Did you get the coquito from
Yes.
from when Panda
Yes.
Care? Okay, nice.
Yes.
Why can't I think of her name? Tuti. Yes. Tuti made some bomb coquito at the fundraiser.
I just thought
that
about
coquito was
coquito?
hitting. It was hitting.
It was everything.
It was everything
delicious.
and then some. That coquito was great. I wish I could remember the name of her business, but I can't.
I want some right now.
How many low vibrational plates did you have, Neddie Boo?
I had 3.
3?
Mm-hmm. It took me out. Mm-hmm. Like Big Cap, I could not have dessert.
Because we was waiting for it.
I was so uncomfortable. I didn't want to be full anymore.
Like,
that's how much
when
you ate?
knew that you did too much. Like,
Oh, no.
Mm-hmm. Accidentally.
Did you have any low vibrational plates, Mr. J. Lion?
Oh, my Lord. Let me respond to that. Yesterday was just my sad day.
Yesterday was your Saturday?
My sad day.
Your sad day.
Why?
Okay, why were you sad?
I mean, I got to work. I do overnight, so you know what happened to me yesterday. And
You got to talk into the mic. So if you move your mouth, the mic has to go with you.
Oh, shit.
That's how this works. That's how we hear you.
I work overnight, so yesterday was my Friday, so I had to take in that sleep.
So you slept all Thanksgiving?
I slept all day.
Wow.
I got up probably 7:30 last night.
Sheesh.
So did you eat anything?
Of course.
What did you eat?
Crackers.
Why?
You still at work?
What are you, 75?
Stop it.
Why?
Were you still at work?
What are you saying?
And tomato soup? Is that what you had?
I don't know nothing but tomato soup, but I just saying crackers was good.
A
Some
tuna
cheese.
sandwich? You sound like you're 93.
I need to understand.
Seriously?
There was still some Thanksgiving food left at 7 p.m.
Oh,
you eat
I can make a note.
And the
When I get
hospital
up yesterday,
provides
when I get
dinner.
up at 7:30 last night, I can make a note. It was just like be in front of the TV, enjoy the last moments of the Thanksgiving, and run with it.
Hey, everybody celebrates differently. I ain't mad at it.
Okay.
But,
I mean, this is my first
with
year that
crackers.
happened to me like that, though.
okay, so typically this is not
This is
how
not normal. This
it
is not
goes for
normal.
you. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So did you have anything today?
Hey. I had a lot today. Stop it.
Okay.
Because, you were sounding pretty sad there.
Right.
But
You
you
said
know-
it was a sad day. I
But
see
I
why it was
said
a sad
that.
day. I see why it was a
I
sad
said
day.
that.
Yeah.
I mean, I can
I
yourself
know that
adjust.
the Brigham provides you a fake Thanksgiving meal at the hospital. What hospital you work at?
You know what?
He didn't say hospital.
don't
He
do
said he works
hospitals.
overnight.
He works overnight. He was home.
He works
And when
overnight.
he woke up at home at 7.
He woke up at home
he
at
had
7:30.
Crackers.
I still don't understand that.
Food. So you push past all the leftovers
Wait,
and grab the crackers.
So first thing first, we don't do leftovers.
That's why I was thinking he was still there. That's why I'm like, oh, okay, that makes sense why you got the crackers. You were still there. But you was home.
I can't serve front. I can't do leftovers. That shit gotta come straight off the pot.
Okay.
Oh, so you don't eat leftovers?
Nah.
So,
Come
but
on.
it was still same day. Food was probably still in the pot.
Because you asked him if he ate today.
No.
You did. You
I
said,
did,
you
and he
eat?
said he did
So that's
eat
why he's
today.
saying no. He
It
didn't
wasn't
eat the
leftovers.
Right.
Or you ate something totally different.
Right.
That's
But
right.
yesterday at
fresh
7
today.
o'clock.
You ate, you
pushed
chose
past.
crackers. Yes.
Right, when it wasn't
I can make a note though.
You don't do leftovers. You need it fresh out the pot.
Exactly.
So when he woke up at 7:30, I guess. Oh yeah, he doesn't microwave food.
We don't do microwave. Microwave is for chumps who can cook.
He doesn't
But
microwave
give
food.
that statement, but guess what? If you eat microwave, you're a chump.
I'm a chump. Chump. Queen of chumps, because I'm a microwave the hell out of that leftover food.
Potato salad if you got it out the plate before you put it.
Absolutely.
Right there goes chump behavior.
I don't put potato salad in the microwave.
That's what he's
Is that-
saying. You got to take it
You
off
gotta
the
take it out,
plate
that's what he
before
said.
put it
You
in
can
the
warm up food if
yeah.
you cook today.
You warm up everything else.
Not yesterday.
Yeah.
Interesting. I think I had about 3 or 4 low vibrational plates
You grew
myself.
up on
Did
radiation.
you make it to dessert?
I don't really do sweets, so dessert wasn't a factor for me.
Yo, my sissy sweet potato pie.
Yeah, I don't really do sweets.
I almost didn't make it here.
And you couldn't bring us any to
Not
share?
even lying. Yo, when I tell you there was none left, like I'm so lucky that I put my slice in my like container to bring home because like
I'm proud of you. I'm
my
proud of
niece
you.
had said it yesterday, but I didn't have room for it. So when I was packing up the stuff, I was like, let me make sure I get, a slice of pie and like some peach cobbler. Like I gotta make sure I get this to go. Cause I don't want to miss this. Like I done tasted
said peach
everything else.
cobbler.
I want to make sure I get this and make sure I get it to go. So I'm in the room and I'm like, oh my God, why the fuck is this so good? Yes, I'm a little toasted, a little to the ceiling, but that don't make no difference. The shit was so, I almost didn't make it.
Let me tell you.
The bed started pulling me in with the pie,
Tima
the
got a
warm
question.
pie, and
Is it
I
for
was
Big
just
Cat?
the bed and the pie and the
You started eating it slower.
and slower because you knew, and then I
Because-
put it away because I was like, I need the rest of this tonight.
I can imagine
I
the
wasn't
look.
gonna fuck
It was
it
like
all
this.
up in one.
It was like this. It
helping.
was
Are you
like-
kidding me?
That's how you was chewing?
And then I got a little bit,
Looking like your mouth is dry
little bit
as
more
shit.
under the covers as I ate a little bit more.
Yeah.
Like
I know exactly
that
what she's
shit was
talking
so
about.
Fucking
I
good.
know the face
And then
that
you
she
just
makes.
Get under just a little bit more.
So
You
I
eat
just
a
gotta
little
say
bit
to the
more.
audience, I'm from the Caribbean, so I have no knowledge of what they talk about here right now. But guess what? It's an experience.
This is amazing.
It is.
So I think there
know
are
what
other
that
people
just
that may be from the
reminded me of?
Caribbean that might know what we're discussing and understand when you get into a food coma. So I think that might be an individual thing.
Yeah,
A you thing.
because
I don't think that's a Caribbean thing. I think
wherever
that's
I
a you
come
thing.
from,
So you've never eaten
food
anything and
thing.
you started to chew it and at first you're like,
Hold up. Unless I Santana, my pill I'm good to go every day.
So you never just like slow down?
Yeah.
Easy Trinidadian?
Yeah.
Yo, you haven't eaten like your body weight in doubles?
You need a microphone. You need a mic, Javi.
Say
You
that
need a
one more
mic.
time. Say that one more time.
Javi asked.
Comatose right there.
Exactly.
Yep.
Javi
don't.
asked them, did he eat his body
He
weight
had to
in
give him a
doubles?
question because he was talking shit,
Let me
and
tell you
Javi wanted to
something.
bring him down to our level. I
that was-
appreciate that,
hold-
Javi.
hold-
Thank
exactly
you.
what it is.
Hold up.
Thank you, Javi.
Really?
So that's what we're talking about. You get some
I'm just-
doubles
I'm just-
and it's fully loaded and you're just like,
And you yum it. And you yum it. And you get under the covers and yum it some more. So don't act like you ain't did it before. Cut it, man.
We don't yum.
Cut
We
it.
don't yum doubles and the covers. Stop
Cut
it.
it.
We don't yum
Cut
doubles
it.
and the covers.
You yum it. You get all warm. You grab a cover. Yes, you do.
No.
You make sure your toes curl up all warm under the cover.
Stop it.
You lie.
Stop it.
You lie. You don't
wrong
just
with
sit
Big Cat.
at the table.
I love Big Cat.
Cause you don't just always sit at the table. Don't
I love
lie.
Big Cat.
Grown men get
She-
under covers too. You
she-
lie.
I love Big Cat.
She's just coming out for me.
I love Big Cat.
We do undercover shit.
We know.
We curl toes.
You got a beard.
We
The lies. What's
The
the name, Jay?
lies.
The lies.
The lies.
We could
See a bearded man.
we curl toes undercover.
Jay Lion.
But
So
I
first
ain't
of all, shout out to Venom. Venom was the one who told me the thicker the beard, the bigger the lie.
I don't know what you talking
Shout
about.
out to Venom. Hey,
Who is that?
Except when it comes to Javi.
except Javi,
No,
because
Javi's
Javi a real one.
exempt. He's a
Javi's
real
one.
He's a real
You know
black
what?
man, you know?
This last weekend, speaking of Venom and Javi being a real one, last weekend I went to a bike event in Baltimore with Venom and Javi's wife.
Was it you or was it someone else?
It was
that
Veronica.
went oh, okay.
Veronica was out all weekend.
I just wanted to know who was actually
except
there.
for in the mornings because Venom requested her.
Oh, okay.
So
I wanted to know who was
we
there.
are in one of the events in the main ballroom.
Veronica.
And this person says, I brought my friend over to you because you're single and he's single. So I said, am I looking for him?
That's right.
Like, did I ask you to bring your
Thank
single
you. Because
friend
you
to
just
me?
need this. Because
Right,
women
right.
need that. Women like.
So then he goes, but I thought you wanted to have fun. I said, do I look like I'm not having fun?
Oh my God.
All right.
He picked the wrong
So hold on.
one.
He
He's
did.
making me
He
itch.
did. He picked the wrong one.
He's making me itch.
Actually, he picked the right one.
He making
picked
me
the
itch.
right one. Because listen
You
to
know
the
when
next
they
part.
aggravate you and you
He
itch?
goes, what's wrong? Are all of y'all married? I'm like, what?
God, oh my God. He just keeps going.
Right.
More of his foot in his mouth. Next
More of
is
his
gonna
foot in
be
his mouth. So he's
ankle.
like, are all y'all married?
It's
I'm
gonna
like,
be his
no.
ankle.
I was married though. He goes, oh, how did you do that? I said, I got a divorce. And he looked at me like he was in shock because he's been married for 12 years and doesn't want to be. Right. How does someone say to you, how did you do that when they are married? You know you got choices. I don't understand how people don't realize we all have choices. So for him to ask me, how did I do that? He is
How did you get divorced?
How did I get out the marriage?
I'm mad at you for continuing this conversation with this man.
I did. I'm not mad at it.
at you.
I'm not, because the look of like confusion that he gave me, I was
I'm
confused.
what-
How did you
thrown.
confused?
Did he explain himself?
No, because I didn't give him time. I walked away and danced.
Oh.
But I was just like,
So you look like you needed a man.
to have fun. When I was having fun all
and
alone.
the only time you should reject that is if you're married.
I guess so.
So if you're not married, you essentially
should not.
need a man, and you need to don't reject anything that comes that's brought to you.
Sis, let's
I'm so confused
Let's
about
talk.
that. Like what?
This was here.
What? Push
was a
back,
black man
Jen
here.
Lions.
tag. He don't speak sign language.
No, you see, that is where people get guys. This is where you get in trouble.
That's how men get in trouble?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
Because they assume too much. First thing. Now, forgive me for breaking the code of honor. But some of you guys stupid as hell.
I don't think that's breaking the code of honor. I think that's holding people accountable for being stupid.
Because
I think
at the
it's
end
obvious and known.
Yeah, they are. Javi, you
Stupid.
need a mic. They can't hear you.
Because at the end of the day, is that you're going for fun or you're going to have a whole relationship. Negroes, I don't want to say the N-word because some people get offended, but Negroes, stop it.
We appreciate you censoring yourself.
Stop it.
I don't want to be canceled.
If you're going to have fun, have fun. If you're going
If
for
the
a
fun is
relationship, these Negroes here might or might not want a relationship. So guess what? Take the best part of it and have fun.
I like fun.
Who give? Shit.
Javi wants the microphone.
I mean, I get exactly what you're saying. Yo, I ain't the type to do this, but the stories I hear. So my wife told me the story about this dude.
She told you?
Yeah.
Yo, and I'm talking to Venom like there's no way that
Yeah.
I was like, yo, I know black men that are married that would never do what this dude did. They would never, ever do what he did. Ever.
But this is why I'm saying niggas are stupid.
I know.
And I'm like, yo,
How do y'all know he's married?
I saw his hand and was like, oh, nice ring.
Exactly.
That's what I did. And I walked away.
That's why niggas are stupid.
And then he stayed around to continue trying to talk to us. Bro, we just pointed out that you're married.
Yeah.
Why are you over here trying to holler?
So what Black Jesus was saying here, like if he went to have fun,
Jay Lion.
if he went there to have fun, which I wouldn't do, please. I'm not condoning this behavior.
Me neither, but I understand.
Divorces are expensive.
Mine wasn't.
Yeah, because you. Yeah, that.
Right,
Yeah, I'm gonna have to call ICE. But anyways,
He never made it.
so if you are that type of dude, be smart about it. Why are you wearing your wedding ring?
Right, take
Why
it
are you-
off.
What do you think's gonna happen?
Yeah, but that's not the whole thing, though.
I have a question.
Go ahead. What's your question?
Hold on.
Something more happened than what you told us?
There was more for that particular guy. No.
He circled the crew.
Right. It was just like, one, you're married, so you shouldn't even be over here to begin with to try to talk to us. Mm-hmm. Two, not only are you married and trying to talk to us, but then you bring your single friend, assuming that we wanted to entertain him because you thought that's what I wanted because
that's what you needed.
You thought because I told you I'm single, I wanted another single person to be here next to. No,
You needed that.
It was just annoying.
He knew
and we
what
just
you
want men to know. And so homeboy picked up. He's like, yo, honestly, you look like you're in your zone, so I'll talk to you later. And I'm like, word! He gets it. Some men get it. If you're in your zone, if a woman, I don't want to offend people that hate the word female, but if a woman is in her zone and she's dancing, she's doing her thing, she's probably not looking for you.
I don't
She's not
understand
sending
why.
for you, so don't come over.
Why don't men realize that?
It doesn't matter about his attraction. The bigger point of it, we wasn't
You
even
see
in the
she's
middle of the
enjoying
party.
herself,
We
and
were
she's
all the
by
way on the
herself.
side where the crowd isn't even there. It was probably 5 people on the wall.
Yeah, I was just vibing.
We were vibing alone, minding our business. We are outside of the party.
Not
the whole
looking for
party is
attention.
over there.
Not looking for
Why are you
attention.
over here with us?
Okay, so let me ask you a question. Let me interject. So, as I said, men, some of you just stupid. We all go out to have a good time, married, single, or indifferent. Agree?
I like entanglements. No, sir.
Nice. But the thing about it is that some of us just like to get too personal at an intro. Let me say that one more time. Some of us just like to get personal on an intro. So you feel if somebody speaks to you, 3 women lying in a circle, how you doing? I'm good. XYZ case, da 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 da. I'm personal right there and then. Because you tell yourself because they respond to you, they're into you. Yo, you gotta stop that shit, bro.
So what I'm understanding from the story is he basically didn't read, like he wasn't reading the room. He wasn't.
No.
He wasn't.
He came multiple times to you guys to talk and got
And stayed.
an uninterested response, but still stayed
And continued
came back.
to try to
But
get a response.
what he went off
What
on,
does him being married have to do with it?
Why are you approaching us?
So he blatantly approached in a way of wanting, let's say, more than a friendship.
Yes,
So-
because he approached the married one,
So-
and she shows him her ring.
so therefore,
Like, I'm not interested.
it does boil back
Go
to the
away.
same thing.
Just hoping to get another married person.
Like, just
to,
go
like,
away.
cheat
You're not
with
even
and then
wanted around here.
have
Go
the boy
away.
for you, and then like he was
like, I'm
just
gonna stand here and
trying
talk to the married one, and I'm gonna get
the
my single friend.
wingman.
Right. Go away. Go away.
Yeah, but it boils back down to the same thing, though.
What? Go away?
No, the point that you answered him in the first place, he already get personal.
No, I didn't. He didn't answer anything. I saw his ring and was like, oh,
No,
nice
no,
ring.
no.
He's saying just
No,
the
no,
simple
no.
fact that
The
you had
simple fact that you
conversation with him
responded
at all
to him.
means
Right.
that he felt like he had
He
an
felt-
open door to have
Exactly.
conversation with you at any time because now
It
he's
felt personal.
had the conversation.
Exactly.
And what we're saying is that's fucking wrong,
Right.
men.
That's
Right, because this
We
is
were
why
being
this is why
nice.
I use the word. This
we
is
were
why I use
raised
the word stupid.
correctly and we were being nice.
This is why I raised the word stupid.
Guan. Trot off somewhere else.
That should probably
Spit
take
your
us
beardy lies
into the first
somewhere
topic
else.
of what's the guy's name that said he doesn't want a relationship?
The very handsome Chico Bean.
Chico Bean. Before we go on to Chico Bean, did you get to ask your question?
Yeah. I'm good.
You sure? Neddie Boo's face is like, nah, forget it. Never mind. I ain't even gonna bother. But Mr. Chico Bean, Javi, did you want to pull up the video for that? I think it's like 3 minutes long, so you don't have to play the whole 3-minute version of it because I'll start to yawn. You know my ADD kicks in. But
and I'll sing.
You can definitely pull that up and we'll listen to how he says he doesn't want a relationship, he doesn't want to live with anyone, and I think he has pretty valid reasons.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly what it was that was going on. So I'm out here just trying to be the nigga that my mother never had. I don't have no lies to tell you. I don't have no lies to tell you. I feel like if somebody would have gave Wanda the opportunity, she would have been a hell of a soldier for somebody who was worth it, and it would have made our life easier. Mm-hmm. So for me, I don't have no lies to tell you. You're not going to be the only woman that I ever. That's it. It's illogical to me to even allow a woman to think that if I love you and care about you, there's no way I would allow you to think that as a man that you are going to be the only woman that I want to deal with.
What if she's okay with you dating other people?
Well, that's cool, but the thing is, I'm going to be honest with you about that from the jump. My goal, my whole mantra is no victims, only volunteers. You'll never be a victim to no bullshit, only a volunteer to my truth. So you have a choice as to whether or not you want to deal with me or not, but you have to understand that you won't be the only woman that I deal with. Now, in fairness, you have a lot of men who say that and then be like, I do what I want, you do what I tell you. I'm also not that way.
All right.
And when it comes to women, I don't care what you do when I'm not around. As long as
a wilding out thing.
No, it's not. It's not. I ain't having no bunch of kids. You know what I mean? But salute to Nick. Shit, that nigga can take care of him. He about to have a whole nother cast. I know that nigga. I know what he doing.
That's exactly what he did.
He's trying to have a whole nother cast so we can fire us. I'm hip to you, Nick.
That's right.
But women always say they want a man to keep it 100 with them until they run into one. Most of them have never had a man keep it 20 with them, so you have no idea what that other 80% entails that you think that you're looking for. The lies hurt so bad that you just think you want the opposite. But majority of the women that I have conversations with don't want a man to be honest with them. You want a man to fit into the character that you have in your mind, and you want him to play that out in front of the world. I don't operate like that.
I think
this is what it is. This is.
He don't want no victims. He wants volunteers.
Because there are no victims. You know what? I appreciate that.
Me too.
A lot of the
honest from
times,
up front.
Thank you.
Everything.
Be honest. Like grown women
I've said
prefer
that
you to be
so
honest.
many
Let us choose what we want
I
to
like
deal
to have
with.
the option. I hate when people choose for me. Let me know I got an option.
Right.
Exactly.
Before
So let
you
me
make
ask you a question.
Yes, ask the question.
So
Talking to the mic.
I'm talking in the mic.
You be moving.
And your hands covering it because you're
Legit.
Mr. DJ, Mr.
Come on.
Rasta
Oh, my
G.
Let's get it together.
Mr.
We good?
Yeah, we're better. Thank you.
Nice.
Thank you for following the rules. We appreciate you.
So let me say this. Now, first thing first, he made a perfectly good statement by saying, you're not obligated, but you have options. So I'm going to give you that.
Yeah.
So I'm going to tell you my situation. You got to either run with it or leave it. Mm-hmm. 1. 2, why does women come into your lives and be pretending like, okay, I'm in your life for 2 minutes and be like, oh, I'm the only person?
Some.
Exactly.
That's just, you say some?
Some women.
I say minimum.
Okay, because you know what?
Because that's like 2 in every 100.
And I'm not even. That's why it's some. You can't say women.
I can't say some because that's 2 in some.
All right, you can say the majority, which is fine. We understand that
Minority.
when we speak, we're talking about the majority, and there are a few people that don't really. There are exceptions to the rule. We get that. All right, go ahead. Because as a man, we don't know. We can't speak as women about men's experiences. Does that make sense?
And
Right.
say
So
all
for you-
men. So, you know,
Right.
all
So for you,
men
that may be
have small penises because that's what I heard. All men from Trinidad have small penises.
Hey, be careful with that.
So should I run with that? And
He
just
does
assume
construction.
that is
He can
correct?
buy you a
That
mic.
all
He got
men
money.
from Trinidad have small penises and small money.
You make me look like R. Kelly and drop the mic. What you doing, me?
I'm just saying.
Well, that's how
so
we
don't
do.
Say
So
all.
you can't be saying.
Don't say
all.
all.
Hold up.
I'm just letting you know. You're in America now.
First thing
Everybody
first-
got feelings.
first thing-
Everything is valid.
First thing first, don't talk to Trinis like that with a map like that on your chest. Stop it.
You see what I'm saying? The map you give me. The map you gave me.
Stop it.
You gave it to me.
I do
stay on topic?
Jay Lion.
On topic.
if I'm under the
Jay
bridge.
Lion.
Let's
He
stay on
gave
topic.
it to me.
I do know if I'm under the bridge, but any which ways.
Focus.
Bring it back. Bring it
Any
back.
which ways. What?
So don't say all. That was my only point. I
That was
never
her
heard
point.
that.
Don't say
I
all.
just said don't say all. That's all.
That was what I was referring to.
all
Majority
women.
though.
No.
What majority?
Women,
I have
women,
this
conversation
okay,
all the
let
time.
me say this to you. Women come at you, be like,
Women.
okay,
All women.
okay.
I think the best way to say it is the majority of women that I've met.
Right.
You know what? You're right. You're right.
This
You're
is what
right.
I'm trying to
You're
explain
correct.
to you.
You're correct. I'm right. You're correct. I'm right.
This is what you need
the
to do.
woman that
Fix your
I
wording.
know,
Much better. Thank you.
the majority of women that I know is like, okay, we having a relationship or whatever the case is, and then 2 days later it'll be like, okay, so you know Patsy, you know James, like why is he talking? Negro, you just reach.
He said you just reached out.
You just
I
got
had
here.
a whole life before you. What you talking about?
I know what you're saying. I understand what you're saying.
Why
Harvey
you talk
agrees.
to them?
Negro.
Harvey agrees.
I was not in the class.
Why you talk to them?
So I could.
Where they
honestly,
come from?
No.
we have that problem as women too.
No.
As women, we have that problem as
No,
well.
but I'm saying to you, the fact about it is that people speak to you, people relate to you on an intimate level of like here and now, and then 2 days later be like, oh, I'm inside. Yeah.
It be our fault too, though.
Yeah. But hold up, but here how it goes.
So wait. For the people that cannot hear, Harvey said it be our fault too. Our meaning the men. Go
How
ahead.
is that so?
Do you want my mic? Yes, you want my mic?
Yo,
Great.
all right. So back in the day, before I was saved, born again Christian.
Yo, Jesus Christ. Don't spit on the equipment, Tima. Don't. Because the lies he's telling, you won't spit out your drink.
What?
I just
Go ahead.
I'm a good person.
wow.
We used to say like, yo, don't go full. You a construction worker, right?
Yep.
You don't have to always put in overtime. You get what I'm saying?
No.
So I'll explain like this. You with a girl, you with a young lady, a female, however you want to, whatever, right? You guys are chilling. Like we tend to kind of go all out when we're trying to court somebody. So we're going to take them out to the night
Oh, okay.
restaurant, right? We're going to treat them like they the one.
All right.
A lot of us. And women, a lot of times this is the cheat code. You treat them like they're the one. You know, they're going to start feeling you.
They're gonna behave like they the one.
Then if you hit it, and then you may, you know what I'm trying to say. You go overtime, they really gonna fall in love, and then we trying to figure out why they crazy because we joke. All right, as an adult, you ever watch the movie Thin Line Between Love?
Why you being weird?
No,
Okay.
Thin Line Between Love and
He's
Hate.
right,
Yes.
but he's right.
As a young one, in my late teens, I saw that movie. Martin was the hero. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, yo, why is she crazy? Why is she stressing this dude out? I watched it again like 2 years ago. I'm like, damn.
You understand that.
Because he got
this
the
nigga
level
needs
of
to
what
die,
he
yo.
did. Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's levels. There's levels.
Let me say this though. I understand everything that he's saying. But we evolve.
Evolve into worse.
Hold up. Don't do that.
All
I'm
men,
asking a question.
All men,
No.
I'm
all
asking a
men,
question.
And
because
I
I
can't
feel like
speak for all
all
men.
men
I can't speak for all men.
evolve into worse.
I can't speak for all men.
I mean, the way
I
you
can speak-
generalize women, that's
Oh.
what she's doing.
I
So,
am
don't
speaking
pay
for
her no
people who graduate from A to B class. Period. Is a limited number. So it ain't like in the mid 50s or the 60s or the 80s or 90s. Probably it might be only 20% of us who's still around doing that shit.
Who's still around playing games?
No. Who's still around evolving? I ain't talking about the
Oh,
games.
yeah,
part.
there's not a lot
I'm
of
talking
people
about.
evolving.
I'm talking about grown men. I ain't talking about men who doing the little petty shit at 50. What you doing at 20? Stop that shit. We not that late. You understand what I'm saying? We talking about grown men who be like acting like grown men, like you taking care of kids, you taking care of your home, you taking care of people and stuff. You know what I mean? Only extra out of that is that the girls that you deal with just don't see that maturity I want to bring you down to a level that you are not.
So why are you attracting those type of women?
Hold up.
Okay.
Attraction, that's another different story.
Or entertaining them.
That's another different story for another day.
No, we right here, right now, today.
But-
we got time.
but-
How you gonna tell me
but-
what we not gonna talk about on my show?
But I'm saying to you, back to the story, whereas women, you speak to women, I speak to women at a level where I try to make them understand, like, yo, if we doing this all out. But they want to come and give me the extra shit or do the extra shit like...
Wait. So are you fucking more than one person?
Hold up. No. That's not it. Because when women come to talk to you, it's not like you fucking 3 and 4 women. They coming at you is like, I'm the only one. So your friend Jane, Jack and Jill, forget that shit. Your mother, Patsy and Joan, the neighbor, forget that shit.
Are they the only one?
Yeah, they're the only one.
Alright, so
But what I'm saying is,
Chico Bean saying he don't want the only one.
Yeah,
So
but
what I'm hearing is you're
Forget-
dealing with...
forget Chico Bean,
Hold
but
on.
what I'm saying
Can I
is-
ask you a question? May I ask you a question, please? Are these women insecure? That they don't want you to have women friends?
Exactly.
Is that what you're saying?
Exactly.
You didn't know how to word that?
No. It's not
So
matter-
the women you have dealt with in your past have been
It's
upset
not-
about you having
it's
women
not
friends.
It's not matter me wording it. It's a matter of understanding the mindset.
Because everybody was confused. You were talking in circles. So I'm
Okay.
trying to help everybody understand what you're trying to say. So that's why I'm asking.
So
The women you've dealt with in the past have been insecure when you have women friends.
dealt with or be around, yes.
So wait.
Oh, I get what you're saying, bro. Oh, yeah, that's another joint. But,
So you know what?
I'm the man translating this motherfucker.
Right.
He's right.
I know exactly what he's saying.
Yeah.
I know exactly what he's saying too, because I speak man. I'm more of a man than woman.
What I'm saying is, regardless of whichever
So, Javi,
direction
can you
they're
please-
going,
He's saying, yo, sometimes, yo, you know how women friends.
Do you need the mic? Do you need the mic?
Thank you. Yo, just how women, like men, talk about being in the friend zone, right? And a lot of those dudes that you in the friend zone, y'all all look alike and act alike. Y'all in the friend zone for a reason, right? There's a lot of women that's also in the friend zone, right? And that's because partially for the same reason a lot of dudes on the friend zone. There might be other reasons. Dude might just not be interested in you, right? But he's your friend, so he might, I don't know. He might take the trash out when he's at your house. He might take your car out to get clean or whatever, but that's just whatever. Some dudes, some people, they might be friends with benefits, but y'all just friends. But there's some women that kind of go like, all right, this is my man now. So yeah, some of y'all even post that. Like, yeah, he liked my post. We go together now.
You
like,
right.
y'all
There
say
is
that
that.
shit.
I've seen that.
So
I've been there.
y'all put yourselves in that situation. I gotta admit, he's right on that one.
I get. Now that you've broken it down
Exactly my
for
point.
women to understand, because he sounded like a whore. Now that you've broken it down for women to understand, it makes a lot more sense. Because I get it. However, it's
they
still
go get a whole judgment.
yeah, you did. However, it's cornball. What people need to do is what? Well, hold on. Let me finish my thought, please, before you interject. That behavior is cornball behavior. Once you start to see that the woman is starting to do more than what she's supposed to be doing, you correct that behavior in that moment as if you're dealing with a child. You say, hey, that's not nice. This is not what we're doing. You're not my girlfriend. You're not my boyfriend. This is what we're doing. We're just fucking, right? So that way they know their role. And there's no confusion. Now, if they continue to do this behavior and play this role that they're not after you've established that communication with them and say, hey, stop acting like my girlfriend. We're just fucking. And she continues that. Now you have your choice to either cut her off or stay. And if you stay, now it's a you problem because you already know homegirl thinks y'all together. And you already told her you're not. If she stayed, you're her man. You know when you kind of like sign a contract and they be like, you got 30 days and then we're gonna bill your card because you didn't cancel and you stayed, you're mine. Hello? You stayed. That's your fault. So that's where you said earlier, men mess up, right? Y'all mess up too. Because y'all be like, oh, I just want to hit it. But then you still treating me like you my man.
But y'all know what y'all doing sometimes.
We know what we doing and you know what you doing. So hold on. We all know what we doing. So when your tires get slashed, don't be mad because you chose that woman when you done told her she's not your girl.
Like, listen, we ain't together, but
you still dealing with her.
Like meatloaf and mashed potatoes, so she don't call you when they like, I made some meatloaf, mashed potatoes, and some green beans. Come over.
But hold on.
With cheese.
But hold on.
With cheese.
With a booty crack. With a sharp crack on the booty crack right there.
Yes.
She smell good.
You know how to say no. You know how to say no.
One.
Because I've been asking for married people to give me the tips for the longest, and now he a little tips, and a little sick, and he giving me all the tips. Thank you, Harvey. Little butt crack.
Honestly,
It's crazy because Harvey said in a very animated way what I was thinking.
Which was what? Tell us, please.
Which was we fall into that scenario. Like we're here discussing it like it's a light switch on and off. You know what I'm saying? Oh, you cooked me dinner for the last 3 days. I just want to make it clear, you know, we just fucking, we not boyfriend and girlfriend. It don't happen like that. And we as humans like a little bit of affection, like a little bit of extra romance, like a little bit of extra just care, like nurturing.
Feeling desired.
Feeling desired. But the nurturing part, especially men being nurtured by a woman, like that's mama stuff. You know what I'm saying? So you kind of fall into this position where it's like, I never wanted this relationship that I woke up and ended up in. Not because I intentionally ignored all of the extra, you know, care that I was getting from this woman, but because I enjoyed it when I didn't have to subscribe to all of the other things that come with the relationship.
A little bit of butt crack. That's all I heard. Is that's what I need to.
So it's not. It's not that simple, and we all know it because we've all been there. It's not that simple.
It's
you know what I'm saying?
But we also get the fact that sometimes men don't reiterate it and make sure that it's clear. They'll make sure it's vague so they can continue the hot meals and continue the butt crack and continue the rubbing, and dubbing, and you know, and all that other stuff. You know what I'm saying? So
hold on, Javi's making points over there.
That's what
Javi, we're not disagreeing with you. We're not disagreeing. We understand. We understand.
Yeah.
It ain't easy.
Hold on. And this is why it's a human. Hold on.
Wrong with it. I don't want that shit for me.
And this is why.
All my life I've had to fight. That's how he sounds over there. Like, what is happening?
You guys, you gotta pull it together.
Yo, don't treat it like a cheating, but he ain't some cheating yet.
Please pull it together.
I'm so confused.
When I say I fed up with horn, please pull it together. All your fellas joke I'm making. Please pull it together. I ain't about to hit on love. Hey. Please pull it together. But sometimes I'm deep beating. She says she only lover. She only friend. We make a wish. Smack it with pen. All right. No, seriously, we back. All right, sorry, y'all.
The American does not know what's happening here.
Yo, I would never forget.
Okay.
I will never forget at your party. Every time I hear Marshall's song, these two almost fucking flew underneath the table. Everybody was like, when I asked you about the Congo man. Yo, these two. It was like maybe 12 of us at the table, including these two at her party.
On my birthday?
So that song was on, and nobody was singing anything else until he was like, Congo man. These two was like, what the fuck is going on?
I think I was like,
I was so confused.
My birthday. Yes, Fatima and Toya were the confused ones, is what Neddie Boo was talking about. So,
what the fuck? Y'all just started chanting.
Let's get back to the show, ladies and gentlemen. Let's pull it back. So, speaking of,
that's what y'all was doing.
Speaking of having crazy relationships and doing crazy things, let's discuss life insurance being taboo in the Black community. So my financial advisor, Imara Hercules, shout out to you, Imara. I love you, baby girl. Look her up, y'all. Imara Hercules. What is it? Hercules Financial Services? Hercules Financial Services. Look her up. She's on YouTube. She's on Instagram. She's on Facebook. She's amazing. I absolutely love her. Small business owners, if you need a personal advisor on how to do life insurances, wills, living wills, anybody pretty much. Back in COVID when she was on the panel for if it don't make money, it don't make sense.
Yeah, she was.
And she was the reason why I started the whole weight loss, blah, 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 blah. So yeah, she hit me up the other day and she's like, I got a topic for you. And I'm like, what you want to tell me, baby? She's like, talk about why Black people don't get life insurance. And I'm like, yo, you right. People be dying out here and they be having GoFundMes. They don't have the money to bury their loved ones. People fail to realize if we go back into a pandemic and you lose your job, you do not have life insurance because you are severed from your company. So if you don't have life insurance outside of your job, and God forbid you pass away during this pandemic and you are not attached to a job, you have to pay for your funeral out of pocket. Do you know a casket costs $8,000 minimum? A casket,
and
is $8,000 US.
It's about $5,000,
and it's $5,000 to cremate you. I just went through this, y'all. Get life insurance. Why don't Black people have life insurance?
Because my dad doesn't either.
And your dad is in his 90s. So if he was to try to get life insurance
They
at
won't give
this
it to
moment,
him. They won't. What do you mean
or
try?
it's going to be
What do you mean?
high.
They're going to question how's he still alive.
Hold
They're
on.
not going to give him
Fatima has a
anything.
question. Go ahead, Tima.
Does he have his funeral arrangements set up?
No.
Does he have his
What do you-
funeral
what do you-
arrangements set up? No, he does not.
No.
'Cause I know this.
Nothing.
Do you need a mic, honey? We can't hear you. Hold on.
I know there's family members in my family who don't have life insurance, but they prepaid
Nothing.
like their funerals. Like
Nothing.
They pick out their casket.
Nothing.
They pay for it because they know their
Nothing.
kids ain't shit. Or like, you
Nothing.
never know what'll happen.
No.
All right. So
Nothing.
So let me ask a question.
I told my mama to prepay her funeral.
I would hope she would. It's like that's life insurance. It's the same thing. Do it.
on us.
In my hands. No, right? So she's absolutely
So let's-
right.
It's crazy. I love her, though. I love
So
her
let me
crazy.
ask you a question.
Go ahead. Ask away.
Is life insurance fair?
What do you mean?
Life isn't fair. Be quiet.
Right, life.
Over there starting
ask you a question.
stupidity. Anyways.
Is it
Because life isn't
Right,
fair. 'Cause
insurance,
Guess
period.
who's going to have to pay for him when he passed?
no.
Me. Is that fair?
No.
So I don't care about is life insurance fair. Get that shit so,
So
your
hold on.
children don't have to worry about you or stuff your
Let
money
me-
in your
let me-
mattress or prepay your fucking death burial.
I'd rather
But what
prepay
you
that
don't
shit.
do
So
is
is yours-
leave your bills for your children.
I'd rather prepay that shit.
So have you prepaid yours or do you have life
No,
insurance?
he's just talking out his
I will
ass.
prepay my shit.
You will or you have?
He has not.
I
He's
will
just
prepare
talking out
right
his
now
ass.
to prepare my
You in a
shit.
union?
Who?
Are you in a union? Tima
Yeah,
said.
my union.
No, I'm just asking. You said
No.
you was a construction worker.
Because the work
No, no,
you do,
no.
she's wondering, are you in a union? Okay, so no.
I'm from the Caribbean. We ain't dealing with the union and them.
What's that supposed to mean? You in
You from the-
America?
and this is why he's from the
Yeah.
Caribbean.
You
The
are in
same
America.
Caribbean
I
and
do
did
not.
nothing.
I do not.
He thought he
work by
had
your
time
rules.
too and kept
He
playing
doesn't
the game that
subscribe.
he
And
plays.
that's fine.
I don't
And
work by
now
your
where is
rules.
he?
That is fine.
Because at the
93
end
with
of the day,
nothing.
At the end of the day,
He said the same shit.
at the end of the day, for life in America, you could be as wealthy as you want
There
or
you
whatever
go.
the case is.
There you
Sickness, they will take you down regardless.
There you go.
This is true.
There you go.
You understand? They will take you down regardless.
Being an organ donor and having life insurance is two different things. They're not going to kill you so that what? So you can't do life insurance?
What?
I can't
What do
wait
you-
for
what do you-
Imara to watch this.
What are you
Let me ask you a
saying?
question. Let me ask you a question.
What does life insurance
Let me
have
ask
to
you a
do with you
question.
living and dying?
You rather be cremated or buried?
Either or. I haven't decided yet. Why?
So if your kids decide to do whatever is best for them, how are you going to reflect to that?
What do you mean? I'll be dead and gone, and my money will take care of whatever they decide to do with me.
Okay, so if you want to be buried and they decide to cremate you.
Okay,
It doesn't matter.
I'll be
Will
dead and
comes
gone.
in. It doesn't
My
matter.
money will be
Hold on.
decided
It's not
to
about
take
the money
care of
though.
it.
It's about what you want.
It's the money.
Hold on.
Listen, you could want what you want, but if you don't have any money to do what you need to do, how the fuck you gonna do one
But
or the other?
You're not listening.
How are you gonna do one or the other?
Listen to the question.
How am I gonna bury you if you have no
Listen to the
money?
question.
How am I gonna
Listen
cremate
to
you
the
if you have no
question.
money?
Listen to the
It don't
question.
matter
Say
what
lines.
you want.
Listen to the
I
question.
want $1 million.
I understand the question.
I
Listen to
want
the
$1 million.
question. Listen to the question.
Peep, I
You
understand
have
the question.
the money.
I understand the question, but you're dead, so what does it matter?
Exactly my point.
I understand that too.
It's dead.
No,
But
but
the thing about it, you hear me? But the thing about it is
So
that
you leave him at the where? At the
you don't have a
cremation?
choice, brother.
Like,
no. So what
You don't
the
have a choice,
disconnect
though.
is what the disconnect is between what you're saying and what she's saying is, yes, you're dead, right? But you like it's not fair to your kids to leave that burden on them.
what are you not hearing?
My stepfather, you know my stepfather, he's been here all his life. Same shit. He used to tell my mother, she'd be like, yo, you need to get health insurance. You need to get life insurance. You need to get your shit together. You got kids. Boom, boom, boom. He's like, yo, listen, if I die, just throw me in a trash can. I swear to God, I swear to God. He used to be like, yo, if I die, just throw me in a trash can or send me back to Haiti or whatever. Like, I don't. What
At
am I
least he
saving
was
for?
real.
What am I doing?
But sending him back to Haiti costs money.
This is what I'm saying.
listen,
They're not putting that
But
body
look at him
on the
now,
plane
though.
for free.
But like he's suffering way more now, though, right? You feel me? Like even if he like saved up enough money so that like he could have stayed in the hospital and then he maxed that shit out, right? Whatever, cool. At the end of the day, he's not taking money or food out of his kid's mouth, out of his grandkids' mouth, because they gotta take that. He gotta get buried some way, somehow, right? So if he didn't set that up before. Like you're putting a burden on everybody else after you to
financial
figure that
burden.
shit out.
Let me ask you a question.
It's not like yo, you dead and that's it.
Let me ask you a
Like
question.
they gonna leave you at the morgue.
And don't find me ignorant or anything like that because, as I say, I'm not from here, so I'm not sure how the system works.
Right.
Let me get that part straight. If you dead today or tomorrow, and you have not leave anything for yourself or for anybody else to take care of your remains or anything like that, is the government going to fulfill that need?
They are, but that debt's gonna go on to whoever is after you.
Okay.
Your next of kin.
Your next of kin carries on. They're gonna do what they
Yeah.
gotta do to get rid of your body.
Yeah.
But they gonna send that bill to your kid, your wife, or whoever.
So what they do is your next of kin, if you're married, if you have children, they send that bill to them. They go through probate court, and if they don't, then they, of course they're just gonna cremate you or whatever because they gotta dispose of the body because you no longer have a name. They're gonna dispose of the body, right? Because in America we all pay taxes, and these are the things our taxes pay for. However, they are going to reach out to your first of kin, like, yo, has passed away. This is how much you need to pay for this. They will hunt you down. They will give you a time frame
With those
that you have
extra
to
charges,
respond.
because
They will
you
give you a
weren't
time
there.
frame that you have to respond by, and they will keep that debt on you. If you do not have something, that's why people get living will and testaments. If you have a house, that goes to the government. Uncle Sam got your house now.
Yeah, that's another thing though. I mean,
Get a living will and testament.
as I
You don't
say,
have to pay taxes on it.
The little bit that I know, as I say, I don't know too much, so I don't want to sound ignorant or anything like that. But what I'm saying, the little bit I know is that this country is a nice place on one hand, but it's a bad place on the other hand. You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, people go to war. You take everybody firstborn to fight a war for a country, but when they come back, they don't support them.
Yeah, but we live in this country, and that's what it is.
Exactly.
Like if you play a game, you can't complain about how the game. You're not complaining about it. You're looking at
I'm
it
just saying-
from the
I'm just
outside.
saying that, yeah.
But if somebody from here is complaining about it, you can't control the
Exactly.
situation you're in. So you just got to establish a
But-
situation that's beneficial to yourself
Who
and
is the
everybody around
win-win
you.
situation
But hold
here?
up, but I think the situation is this: like if you have a good job, you could pay for a funeral.
Correct.
It is what it is. Like how much? $3,000, $4,000, $5,000 for a coffin.
For
Right.
cremate. To
To
cremate.
cremate, I want to be cremated. Be honest with you, cremate me and call it a day. But what happens is if you have some, like if you don't got nobody, if you live like you say, you ain't trying to, if you live in your life, you got nobody to deal with. It don't matter.
Right.
You die. Boom. Right. But if like I'm married, right? So if I pass away, that's half of our resources, everything gone. You know what I'm saying? That we've established a life with two people for over a decade. So one of us passing away creates a big gap for the other person. So it's money, and it's money. It's a nest egg that's able to kind of like hopefully make up for that loss.
Ease that burden
So
of
that's
having to
kinda
even
what it
deal
is.
with the loss of the person.
Yeah.
Like now I got to deal with your fucking bills. Now I ain't even sad you dead. Now I'm mad. Wake your ass the fuck up because I wasn't ready for these fucking bills. Wake up, Daddy. Daddy, wake up. That's what I'm going to be yelling.
She's a
Listen.
whole ass mess.
But my thing is, you guys talk about insurance and things like insurance like is a big help and stuff, but at the end of the day, insurance is not. It's a big scam.
$200,000.
It's both. So two
Yeah,
things
I
can
mean-
be true. So yes, insurance is a scam, but yes, insurance is a blessing at the same time. That's
It's a
how
blessing.
how the others have generational wealth because they have life insurance policies.
What's the scam?
So
That's what I want to know.
Let me say this.
Where's the
Let me say
scam?
this.
What's your wait,
If
quick,
you-
what's your definition of a scam?
Let me say this.
Okay, go ahead.
If it is you paying insurance when you're two to make sure that everybody's all set when they die or whatever the case is, and a man paying insurance when he's 50 or 45, he's still going to get his wood, right? But you paying from since 2 or whatever the case is, so you will pay way more beyond that is given. Is they going to return anything to you?
Timo, want to answer that?
I need a mic.
You need a mic? Come here. Oh, it's ahead.
So this is the ignorance with like our people and understanding insurance, right? Because there's a difference between like term life and whole life insurance. and
Right,
all
there's
that,
term and whole life.
right? So I personally, I have both, right? For myself and my kids, right?
Do
If
you
I-
want to break down the two of
I
what?
honestly don't really
Okay,
know the
so I'll
difference
break
between
down the
two.
term and the whole life because
But-
my financial advisor explained it to me. Wait, real quick, just so people can understand, and because time is running out. So a term life insurance policy, they give you a certain amount of years, 25, 30, it's term. It's so that many years, it's term for there. The whole life policy is your whole life. So that's the difference between term and whole. Go ahead, Tima.
So right. So one is pretty much like you can use only after you die, right? And then one you can kind of like you can't necessarily use it, but it grows cash value, right? Like so after a certain amount of time, like I can borrow against it to like buy a house or like put it towards
You can use it.
my kids' college tuition and
Right.
there's like a whole bunch of other stuff that I signed
I
up
have
for,
that
right?
one. That's the one I have.
There's a whole bunch of other things that I signed up for like that can go towards the kids' college tuition. Like once they're 18, they can cash out and do X, Y, and Z with it. The problem is most people don't take the time to read the fine print or like listen to like the pitch when they selling it to you. Like when they telling you about all the greatness and then you're just like, yeah. You're not listening to it, right? So you don't really understand how your insurance works. Like I work in healthcare, right? So like I get all these calls all the time with people that's like, oh, why didn't y'all pay for this? And then, well, it's not covered.
Right. People do not read
It's
the
in
fine
your
print.
plan
You're right.
documents. It's right there. It's not covered if
It's not
X,
right
Y, and
there.
Z.
It is right there.
It can be covered if A, B, and C, but you was within the X, Y, and Z category.
It's always in the
it's
fine print.
You know what I'm saying? So like a lot of people just don't understand how insurance work necessarily because I think the more people understand it, they can maximize their benefits more and make it work better for
them.
Right.
As well.
And you know what? You know what? Before I say that those were the definitions, I'm going to say I think. Because I'm not an expert at it. I think that's what whole in life is.
Oh, what
To
you
correct
gave
myself.
your-
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
To correct myself.
Yeah, I think the term life is the one that is like once you're done.
Is that the one that
term
gives you
life.
money after? Yeah.
No, the whole gives you money.
The whole gives you money.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't
It's one
even
of them.
care about.
Maybe the next episode we'll have Imara on where she can, do another. Because 2 years ago, people weren't thinking about life insurance. We was getting that money from what's
No, but we've elevated.
We have.
And
We
so I
we
feel
have.
Like,
We
yeah,
have.
I think some
Not
of our
everybody
viewers-
elevated during COVID.
Some of our
We
viewers
have.
have as well, so they might need a refresher onto what
But
to
honestly,
do.
if you have enough money, life insurance doesn't even matter, right? Like
That part.
and that's the thing, and I think
If.
that's another thing. Other than like
If.
and other than the ignorance we have about the different types. Like I don't sell insurance. Like I don't. You have it. I don't listen. I don't care. Amanda, I get this from you. Not my monkey, not my
Not
circus.
my monkey's not my circus.
Whatever, it is what it is.
I
don't
got life
care.
insurance.
I got things that I need to get that I don't.
I got life
Whatever.
insurance.
You know what I'm saying? So like,
God forbid, Lord.
But the situation is this: the way we think about money, bro. Like, and it comes in all black people, whether you're from Trinidad, Jamaica, some like Nigerians, they understand money, right? Like, but there's two types of income, right? We talked about this.
There's 7.
Well, I wasn't. There's
Here
a lot,
goes Super
but whatever,
Kev.
right?
Go ahead.
Whatever. Break it down however you want, but 2 basic types, right? There's money you make. I'm not gonna be all smart
Earned
about
income.
it. There's money you make from your job, your earned income, and there's money you make from your investments.
From your hustles.
And
Oh, yeah,
from your investments, right?
Yep.
So they always tell you, like, people that are smart with money, right? Hopefully I'll get to a point with my investments where I can do this, where you don't live off of your earned income. The money you make, right, shouldn't go to the money you make from your job shouldn't go to your
your
end of
rent
life
Yep.
stuff, whatever,
Yes.
unless you're
Just
investing
anything
some
that
of
should
that
be
to
saved.
that.
We're
right?
gonna definitely
It should
do
be
that
your
show again.
investments. That money, insurance money, like if you have the right life insurance, that money's gonna grow. Every dollar you put in is gonna grow. I don't know about health insurance. Is kind of fucked up the way they like. I get the stuff is there, but come on, like, people don't even read, bro. Like, we don't know, right? It's true. I'm not saying that in a bad way.
Black people don't
It's
read.
not
You know,
just
a lot-
black
let
people.
me
It's
say-
black people.
Hold
It's
on.
people.
So it
It's
is a people thing, but the
'Cause a lot of
majority,
people
the
don't
majority,
read it.
it's mainly the majority. When I did bill collecting, it was majority of my consumers or clients or customers or business owners that would call in, like, why am I getting charged this fee? Was black people.
I don't believe that because I feel like Asians can't even read it.
Hold
Certain
on.
ones can't even
Again,
read it. So
this
we
is just
can't
my
say they're just the
experience.
ones that won't
This
call
is my
in.
experience.
Like,
This is my
But
experience.
it's most people.
It's
Both of y'all are
people.
right.
We're not
But
reading
most
all
of
He
that.
may have a different
both of y'all
experience.
are right. I think black people are probably just concentrating that because of our like other issues in our communities. But it's they do
Read.
it.
Just read the fine
The
print.
more listen, the more complicated you make
reading
something,
is,
the
they're
more
not
money you
reading
can
it.
take somebody without them knowing. Right?
Yeah, it's true. Just
what
like
it is.
credit cards.
That's just what it is. But I don't care how much money they're making off of my investment, as long as I know that I put $1 in, and next week I got $3.
Hello.
You feel what I'm saying? Take your
I
cut.
do.
Take your cut. Whatever, right?
As long
I'll
as I
have
get something back,
multiple
more back.
investments. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is, and that's the way we need to look at wealth in general. Like, it's like, yo, we look at it so one dimensional. It's like, yo, I'm making, I got this job, I make $100,000. Some of us be like, yo, I make 50 grand, bro. I'm doing my thing. That's good too. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, that's nothing we can grow a legacy from. That's nothing that's gonna
Not
break
in not in Uncle Sam's country.
generational curses or whatever it is. You know what I mean? That's why we should look at things like life insurance policies.
Man,
and
y'all
shit.
talking today.
We talking.
Sorry.
I told y'all I was tired of
right.
talking about relationships all the time, and I needed new topics. Thank you for people who have been sending me different topics to my DM or texting me. I feel you. Thank you, because these are the things that our
Y'all been in her
community,
DM?
They have been. It goes down in the DM. So. Thank you for sending in those topics. Keep them coming, because we do need to discuss other things that are in our community that we need to do better at as a whole, as a people. We do need to do better at spending our money in better
I
places
think
because
it's time
we
to
have the
bring
money.
her back on the show.
The
We will.
financial lady?
Yeah.
Imara.
Yeah.
We're definitely going to
Yeah, I'm
bring her
down
back
for
on the
that.
show.
I
We'll bring her
definitely-
back.
I hope she could
I'll
come
talk
to
to
the live one.
She's in New York. Yeah, she might be able to come to the live on Zoom, but I
We need
hate
to do a
Zoom.
Zoom and then do
Yeah, we're not doing Zoom for the live audience. So speaking of the live audience show, when is our show, you guys? December 16th?
16th.
December 16th at Levi's. Levi's. 323
Live.
Washington Street.
30 plus. So
30
don't
plus.
Don't
We will be checking ID.
Listen.
Grown and sexy.
It's gonna be
Yes.
a time.
This is going to
30
be great.
plus.
This is going to be amazing, you guys.
I know we look like children, but it's 30
Let me tell
plus.
you something. How is she
What?
gonna? He said, "How are you gonna get it?"
I know we look like children, but it's
Jay Lion
30
got
plus.
jokes. Jay Lion got jokes, but
capping on
definitely
big cap.
30 plus. 30 plus.
Mind you, his
We
name
will
is
be-
what? Jay Lion.
Jay Lion. Jay is lying.
Okay.
We do need 30 plus. We will be checking IDs. It will be December 16th from 9 p.m. to
Eventbrite.
1 a.m. Our tickets are sold on Eventbrite.
Get there.
Look up Pandagasms. Tell a friend to tell a friend. We will
Get
have
there.
vendors. We have.
How much the tickets?
They're $20 for the tickets.
That's not even bad.
It's not bad at all.
That's actually amazing.
It's
Make
really
it
good.
a date night.
Yeah.
Bring a friend.
It's a bomb ass.
Bring a
date
friend.
It's a vibe.
We're going to have
vibe.
drinks. It's just going to be a
Drinks, food.
vibe. It's going to be a
Just
vibe.
remember, if you're married, stop coming with the extra shit, all right?
Listen,
These ladies here.
Listen, if you married, come with your wife. You might find some new ways
It's a
to fix
date
your
night.
relationship.
Okay.
You might find a group.
And don't feel because
somebody
somebody
was gonna say
speak
it.
to you.
That's what
you're
I'm
in the middle of
saying.
something.
You might
Stop
find
it.
some new perspective.
Jeez.
Oh yes. Different perspectives on everything. We're not gonna tell you what the
know?
topics are, but
Listen, we welcome
Professor
all.
J, Professor Gray, where did I get J?
Wow.
Professor Gray.
Cause Jay be lying.
JB lying.
Professor
Jay
Gray
be
will be
lying.
on the show. Please follow us on all platforms. And our shows that we do live will not be on YouTube. They will
not.
only be on our Patreon
There you
account.
go.
Look us up.
There you go.
We just want to give our supporters the
You come and
content
pay other shit
that they
come
need.
and
You know
pay.
what I mean?
it's
So yeah,
all
there's
fair
December
and love and
16th at
money.
Levi's, 323 Washington Street, Dorchester, Mass. You could get
Hey,
a
yo,
chance
listen,
to be
small
here with
businesses,
us.
We love y'all. Just
We love
as
all the
y'all
small
love
businesses.
us.
Yes.
Yes.
Perksy. Yes. That's what I was telling you. Perksy. She is one of our vendors. We need 2 more vendors. You can definitely contact me in my inbox on Pandagasms.
You're disgusting. And let her know what you want to
Tell me
have
you
your
wanna be a
table
vendor.
for.
Yeah, tell me what
no,
you're
the way
selling.
you say, because why you bring your voice down.
Listen, we're not limited.
That's all on perception. I was having fun because I gotta
Take
pee.
performers, singers, rappers.
Whatever. If you any small business owner, any entrepreneurs, come sell yourself. We'll buy.
Rappers
We'll buy.
and singers.
Yes, they could come and promote themselves.
Are we gonna let them perform?
Why
This
not?
is for the grown and sexy. Can we not have rappers?
We got 30-year-old
Listen,
rappers out there
obviously,
trying to make a
Maddie,
lifestyle.
we're gonna preview.
Yeah.
I mean,
Right?
It's
You never
gonna
know who
be
might be
a
from the
time.
city
We got
rapping
ourselves
like,
performers.
hey,
No, you're not.
We all about
You're
to
not. Can we end this now? This
we're
is
not
all right.
catching
Just
all right, everybody. But no, seriously, on some seriousness, no, seriously, December 16th, we will be having our first live show. We would greatly appreciate it if people came out to support us.
yes.
Big Cat, Neddie, and Big Panda. Not Big Panda, I'm just Panda. We are going to have our own signature drinks. I just finished mine, feeling great right now.
Clearly.
I had Crown Apple with apple juice and Angry
Why
Orchard.
you telling people to drink?
That's my drink.
Don't be telling them now.
So that they get there and they can be ready to taste it.
No.
Come and drink. Come
No,
drink my
they're gonna
drink.
try it, and if they don't like it, they're not gonna buy it.
Then don't buy it. There's other drinks at the bar, but that's my drink. That's my drink.
trick 'em into
That's
drinking?
the Panda. If you want the Panda
She
when you
gonna
get to the
switch
bar,
it.
because that's the only way you'll get me.
Yeah, we gonna switch
It's to
that.
buy me at the bar. Buy the Panda at Levi's when you come to the live show.
Nah.
So, with that being said, love on your loved ones. It is the holidays. Let's be happy and jolly and spread positivity, peace, love, and light. I love y'all. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Let's talk.